Hey guys, so as I stated, we are opening up and we are discussing Gillum. And I want to say one of the reasons why he's on my radar is because I used to do like the campaigning and the door-to-door.
Former
It's paid, but I
gubernatorial
still used to
candidate
do it.
facing felony
And I used to
charges.
work. I worked his
EQ2.
campaign, and I took a personal pride in it because he used the color card. He pulled a race card, y'all. He pulled a race card on me. Oh, first black this, first black that. Pulled a race card on me. Little did I know that they use the race card as their convenience. I'm kind of glad, honestly, that he did not win the election, because he would have sunk Florida into the sea. I don't care who feels what. And if he is this doped out, he would have sold Florida. He would have been very easily to be manipulated, very easily to be manipulated on the negotiation tables, and very compliant to the opposing party. So why be a Democrat if you're moving like a Republican anyway? I ain't say it. Okay, so as we had stated, we know that he was the former mayor of Tallahassee. We know that he was a commissioner, and we know that right after being failing to get the governmental, which it may have caused emotional issues, which might have caused him to go deeper into his addiction. He might have invested a lot of emotion into it. But the drugs that were found on him were, they saw, so he was driving weird at 10:45 p.m. And what prompted the officers, because you know the officers have to have a reason to stop you. What made the officers stop him was his driving, because he was speeding. In the car, they found several marijuana cigarettes. So he must have was smoking the pre-roll. And 3 packages of a substance that tested positive for methamphetamine. Once the officers stopped him and identified him, they found a glass pipe on the driver's center console, which led to a search. So the pipe was in open plain view, and obviously his choice of paraphernalia. Now, bear here with me. We're going to take a quick look at his past. His wife and his family, and I just wanted to brief on her because her strength, in my mind, in my eyes, is unmatched. But I still think she need to learn how to really deal with them when they're rough. They can easily put on the front to be submissive and sweet. You better get tough, because you got to learn to deal with them differently than that. Because he ain't moving like a sweet person he's portraying himself to be. Amid the chaos of political, R.J. Gillum is Andrew Gillum's solace. He publicly shared his pride at being her husband, and he is proud of that, and the father of their 3 kids. Even his Instagram bio includes father of 3, husband to R.J., proud Floridian, because she's his backbone. Jay saw Andrew's rise in American politics right from his preparation to become Florida's first black governor to becoming the mayor of Tallahassee. Jay came into the spotlight during her husband's highly publicized 2018 campaign for governor. Reports claim that Jay is a dedicated supporter of her husband and that she publicly stood by his side through thick and thin. Andrew Gillum always had his family's back during his high-profile personal and legal challenges. Even when his political career was derailed in 2022 following a hotel scandal, she navigated the fallout with him. For the universe at that time, he was found highly intoxicated in a Miami Beach hotel room, along with a man suffering from a suspected substance abuse overdose. Another incident of Jay's love and support towards came when she was when she was with him when he came out stating he is bisexual. She also spoke on his behalf during his 2023 federal trial, where he was ultimately acquitted of fraud charges amid all the controversy. R.J. Gillum never left his side, and they have been married for about 17 years, indicating their strong bond. Okay, so what are your thoughts? Now, this is what I have. All right. Without her there, if she gets tired and she gets tired of his BS and walk away, okay, message to you, Andrew, from a hood mom, okay, who grew up in the hood. Let me tell you something, brother. I don't know what you got going on, but you need to find some inner strength quickly and change whatever the fuck you got going on. Because you going around here and making my community look like this is a no. I don't have a problem with the hood figures. I keep the bird by the pound because they not out here trying to mislead people. But you putting on a suit, shaving your head, cleaning your face up, getting you a good night's sleep, and going and standing in front of cameras and pretending to stand and be a strong, law-abiding citizen. Mr. Gilliam, you are not even doing black people drugs. You are literally doing white people drugs. So you need to stop, all right? And then you're doing stuff that's going to take out your teeth, and it's already destroying your physical facade. Y'all, this is the man and how he looks when he is with RJ and he's clean. When RJ leave on a business trip, when RJ put on her night clothes and put them churn to sleep and put her rollers on and her bonnet and lay in the bed, this is the nigga that sneak out the house. So I have to say that because I'm not gonna pretend that I don't know what really is happening with this man. I don't even know if she's happy with him. But I do know that you are a man of color, and I do not play about my color. I've had to grow to love it in the skin that I'm in for my 47 years on this planet, and I'm gonna tell you something right now, I done hung out with the best of them. But at 46 years old, you are too old to be around here doing that, and then on top of that, you're doing speed, and you're gonna hurt your heart. You need to slow down. Slow down. Find something else and stop chasing cheap thrills. You probably had a boy toy waiting on your ass with your nasty self. I know you're nasty. So like I said, we're going to quickly look at his little coming out story and how they made it a little cute for him to come out of the closet. Baby, look, he ain't come out the closet. He came out of cave. A closet is, hi, my name is Andrew. I'm a little bit, I like them both. I get a little down with the boys. Coming out of cave is, hey there, I'm an original OG. I be hiding behind a suit and a facade, but I like me a nice little boy toy. That's who that really is. That man there is horrible. All right, and I say that because of how he's presenting himself to the world. Not his sexuality, but because of how he is presenting himself to the world, because he is hiding his true face and misleading. And that's a no. I let y'all see everything about me. I done came on here with my hair nappy, uncombed, in a little fro. I done had different wigs, so y'all know you can't doubt who I am, because I show y'all who I am. But I'm not coming on here pretending like I'm a perfect person at all. Cause baby, I'm right now, I'm just like y'all. I'm trying to work 2 and 3 jobs just to survive, okay? So if you want anything, you better learn how to be true to yourself, because as you see, whatever goes on the dog eventually comes out. I read by the title because he has to do everything cutesy ootsy. He said, I don't identify as gay. I identify as bisexual. So he said that he is bisexual, responding to rumors swirling since March after he was found intoxicated and unconscious in a hotel room with 2 men, including one who works as a male escort. Man, Andrew, come on, baby. You ain't even bisexual. You just don't. You's a freak. I don't identify as gay, but I do identify as bisexual, and that is something I have never shared publicly before. You should have been shared that. Had you shared that, you probably would have had a lot less tension on your neck about hiding that. Now you need to share your ass to a damn clinic in a rehab. At the time he was 41, he told the story. He told Tammy Hall he had been drinking heavily and secretly shortly after narrowly losing the election to the Republican Don Ron DeSantis.
Thanks for tuning in.
He was substituting whiskey for a way for his morning coffee, and I figured that's what it was. I really do, guys. Honestly, like, I had to really think about it, and I feel like he had put a lot into that election. And you know, he, no matter what his sexuality is or whatever, whoever he is, he had a passion for politics and he wanted that job. So we're gonna keep Andrew in our prayer, y'all. But this baby girl 411, y'all enjoy, okay?